Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I would try this Banquet brown and served meal. This is the French toast breakfast. It is one jumbo French toast with 2 fully cooked sausage links made with pork and turkey and a maple flavored dipping sauce. Right there. It looks good. Of course it didn't come with butter, but it still looks good. We bought these at the Dollar Tree, believe it or not, for $1. Everything at the Dollar Tree is $1. It's a 5.07 ounce meal or 143 grams. There's other stuff. Okay, it is 280 calories for the meal. And here's your other information for you, made by ConAgra. They make all kinds of food. So you can do this in the oven if you'd like. Of course, we're not going to, but there's the directions if you do want to do it in the oven. You do keep these frozen. Let's see, remove film from sausage, microwave high for 2 minutes to 2:15. I'll probably just do the 2. Check the food is thoroughly cooked because you've got a thermometer around you. Sure, why not? So 2 minutes. So we're going to cut the film from the sausage in 2 minutes. It's not a very big meal. I do have to say that. It's very thin. Very thin meal. You can see the package. It's basically got 1 piece of French toast. There's your 2 sausage. And there's your dipping sauce, your maple flavored dipping sauce. I like how they're not calling it syrup. It's a dipping sauce. So, I'm going to cut the plastic off the top of this and get in the microwave, and I'll be back. All right, here it is out of the microwave. I worry about this getting soggy on the bottom, so I'm going to actually flip it over. See what it looks like. Yeah. Just make sure it doesn't get wet on the bottom. But there's the sausage. There's the dipping sauce. Make sure it's good and stirred up. You can see it's bubbling. Where it's hot. So yeah. So I'm going to let this cool off for just a minute, and I'll be back. Okay, I gave it just a little time to cool off, not a long period of time, but I'm gonna try the sausage first. It didn't get brown on the outside, of course, but I'm surprised it wasn't already pre-browned and you just heat it up. And they didn't get this one very brown. It has a good flavor to it, though. It has a, it's not a super spicy or even a super savory sausage link, but it's got a good flavor to it. The texture is that typical sausage link texture, so it's not bad. Let me try the bread. I did pull the French toast apart in little pieces, a few of them, just to try. I want to try it without the sauce, just to see what it's like. I'm sure it'd be pretty bland. It's a little dry and tough. Now I thought it was going to be that way when I was pulling it apart. It's a little almost rubbery-like. When I pulled it apart in pieces, that's one of the reasons I did it. I wanted to see how rubbery the outside was. The inside pieces, let's see how the inside is. It's softer, but it still has a very dense texture to it. So, like I said, almost rubbery. Let me try it in the dipping sauce now. If I can get a piece to where it'll stay on my fork. I just dip the bread right in there. Yeah, I think my biggest complaint is not flavor necessarily, it's the texture of that bread. It's very, very dense and chewy. Like shoe leather chewy. Let me see if I can pick it up. So I'm pulling it apart. You can see it pulls apart pretty easy with your fingers, but you can feel it. It's very chewy and dense and rubbery like. So the flavors of the sauce is pretty decent. It does have a good mapley kind of flavor. It's not quite as like overly sweet as a syrup is. It's not that sugary, but it does have a good maple flavor to it. I'm really disappointed more in the texture of the bread than anything. Yeah, it's all been rubbery like that. So for $1, I think it's a pretty decent meal. You don't get a ton of food, so this would be more for a breakfast. If you do it for lunch, you would probably want something else, like a piece of fruit or something. You probably want something else to add to it. How many calories is this again? 280. It's a lot of calories for what it is, but yeah, I still think you'd want something in addition to this because it's just There's just not much here. Super disappointed with the bread. I did leave it on the 2-minute side, so it's the lowest side, the lowest end that they gave. If I'd been 2:15, it would have been just really, really, really dried out and hard. So I'm glad I didn't go any higher. I'm gonna give this one, you know, flavors aren't bad. It's $1 for what it is. It's okay. So I'm gonna give it a 3. However, I personally wouldn't buy it again just because that bread is so dense and chewy and it really doesn't have any flavor. It's just kind of there. It's just a holder for the dipping sauce, really. And the sausage is okay, but it really needed some more spice to it. It needs some savory, even savory spice, not spicy like hot spice. It just needed some savory spices, some more flavor to it. So I'm gonna give it a 3. It's kind of a boring, bland meal, but it is a Dollar Tree meal, so you know, whatever. But not to say it's Dollar Tree's bad. I'm just saying you are paying $1 for it at the Dollar Tree. So I don't think it's horrible, but it's probably one I would skip. There's better meals out there. So for $1 even. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.